We were the most humiliated people on earth, and God gave us honor through Islam. If we ever seek honor through anything else, God will humiliate us again. No amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of worrying can change the future. He who does not live in the way of his beliefs starts to believe in the way he lives. Since when you have taken people for slaves, and they were born free. Acquire knowledge and learn tranquility and dignity. No amount of worrying can change the future. Go easy on yourself, for the outcome of all affairs is determined by God's decree. If something is meant to go elsewhere, it will never come your way, but if it is yours by destiny, from you it cannot flee. When did you start enslaving people? When their mothers gave birth to them free. Whosoever shows you your faults is your friend. Those that pay you lip service and praise are your executioners. O brother of Thaqif, you have put the worm on the wood. Fear him whom you hate. Acquire knowledge and teach it to the people. Learn dignity and tranquility. Take account of yourselves before you are taken to account. The best way to defeat someone is to beat him at politeness. Invite people to Islam even without words. Let not your love be infatuation, and let not your hatred be destruction. He who does not have forbearance has nothing. Sometimes the people with the worst past create the best future. Do not grieve over what has passed unless it makes you work for what is about to come. The most complete gift of God is a life based on knowledge. Among so many friends, I found no better companion than guarding my tongue. I thought about all clothing, yet found none better than piety. I contemplated various good deeds, but none surpasses the virtue of giving good advice. I sought all forms of sustenance, but none compares to patience. Seek knowledge and to attain it. Learn to remain calm and patient. A wise person is one who likes to receive and seek advice. When you want to praise someone, praise Allah. No person in the world is more generous to you and kinder to you than Allah. The one I like the most is the one who points out my mistakes. Do not exaggerate in love to the point of attachment. nor in hatred to the point of destruction. If we tire ourselves for goodness, the fatigue will disappear, and the goodness will endure. However, if we indulge in sin, the pleasure will vanish, and the sin will endure. Do not grieve over what has passed, unless it motivates you to work harder for what is to come. Sometimes, those with the darkest past create the brightest futures. I fear the day when disbelievers take pride in their falsehood, while believers feel ashamed of their faith. I have never regretted my silence, but I have regretted my words many times. What passes me by was never meant for me, and what is destined for me will never pass me by. The crown of a person is their intellect. Their dignity lies in their faith, and their honor is in their character. Take account of yourselves before you are taken to account. Weigh your deeds before they are weighed, and prepare for the day, and all deeds will be exposed. Light virtue is to show a smiling face and speak gentle words. Avoiding sin is lighter than bearing the pain of regret. Be a person of dignity, honesty, and always speak the truth. Seek help from Allah to overcome your evil desires, just as you seek help in facing your enemies. Patience is the most healing ingredient in our lives. There is no connection between Allah and anyone, except through obedience to Him. When your partner is angry, be calm. If one is fire, the other must be water to quench the anger. Don't be deceived by those who recite the Quran. Look at those whose actions align with the Quran. If you find a flaw in someone and intend to criticize, then criticize yourself, as your flaws may be greater than theirs. I do not care about my state of hardship or ease, because I do not know which of them is better for me. Sit with those who love Allah, as being in the company of such people enlightens the mind. Knowledge has 3 stages. If someone enters the first, they become arrogant. In the second, they become humble. In the third, they realize their insignificance. Avoid laziness and boredom, for they are the keys to evil. If you are lazy, you will not fulfill your obligations. If you are bored, you will not withstand your responsibilities. Increase remembrance of Allah, for it is a cure. Do not excessively remember people, for it is a disease. The tongue will continue to speak the truth as long as the heart is sincere and noble.